the paragraph 4, what does it say? It says that she sat on a stool, gravely watched him until he woke and stretched, and asked the time, then looked at her. In these lines, gravely means seriously. So keep in mind, gravely means seriously. Okay. The description of these lines are: so all the while Kezia's father was asleep, she would just sit on a stool and watch him carefully till the time he could wake up and stretch his body, and then would ask the time and look at her. So the next line is, don't stare so, Kezia. You will like a little brown owl. In the sense, Kezia's father would compare Kezia to a little brown owl. Owl in the sense, the bird which will be living in forest. He started comparing Kezia with the little owl. He would say that Kezia was staring at him just like an owl does. Are you understanding? Okay. Moving to next line. One day, when she was kept indoors with a cold, her grandmother told her that father's birthday was next week and suggested she should make him a pincushion for a gift out of a beautiful piece of yellow silk. In the sense, now Kezia was not well, she had a cold. So she was supposed to stay at home. Children, you may be knowing that when you get sick, you will be indoor only. Means you will take rest in your house itself. In that way, Kezia was also taking rest in her home. So her grandmother suggested that as she was at home and her father's birthday was approaching, she could make a birthday gift for him. She asked Kezia mate make a pin cushion for him, and she also gave her a yellow colored fabric of silk to make the cushion. In the sense, as Kezia's father's birthday was very near, her grandmother suggested and told her that you just make a gift for your father and give her yellow colored fabric, means yellow colored cloth to her to make the pin cushion. Did you understand? If so, then we'll move to next paragraph. Okay, coming to the difficult words which you may have come across in this paragraph 4. Stirred means move or cause to move slightly. Sign in the sense emit a long, deep audible break expressing sadness, relief, tiredness or similar. Okay. So now coming to fifth paragraph. Laboriously with a double cotton, the little girl stitched three sides. Laboriously in the sense with lot of effort or difficulty, means working very hard and taking effort, making effort to in order to stitch this pin cushion. Okay. Okay, fine. What is the description of first line? Kezia put in lot of effort to make the birthday gift. She used double cotton and she stitched three sides of a cushion. Okay. In order to make a cushion, it will be having four sides. She stitched all the three sides and kept open in one side in order to fill the items in it. Okay. Moving to next line. But what to fill in it with? That was the question. So now Kezia had prepared the bag shape of the cushion. She had to stitch the fourth side, and before that she had to fill the cushion with something, and she did not know what to fill the cushion with. Okay, moving to next line. The grandmother was out in the garden and she wandered into the mother's bedroom to look for scraps. So in this line you have the difficult words such as wandered into. So what is wandered into? Went into. Okay. So coming to its description, what does these lines say? So Kezia was confused that what should she use to fill the cushion with. As her grandmother was out in the garden, means her grandmother was walking or wandering in the garden and she was just looking for something. She reached her mother's bedroom. She was looking for bits of paper or cloth to stuff it into the cushion. Okay, she was finding some of the stuffs or the things or items, pieces of papers and all, in order to fill the cushion and get stitched the fourth side of the cushion. Moving to next line. On the bed table, she discovered a great many sheets of fine paper, gathered them up, tore them into tiny pieces, and stuffed her case, then sewed up the fourth side. So what Kezia does here? Kezia is a small little girl. She is very young. Now what she do is, on the bed table she found a heap of sheet of paper. Heap of sheet of paper in the sense a group of papers. So she just gathered all the sheets, then tore them and stuffed those pieces of paper into the cushion. And then she stitched the fourth side of the cushion and she had prepared a birthday gift for her father. Moving on. So many of you can relate to Kezia's act. Many children do such things unknowingly. They do not intend to create any mischief or harm anyone, but they end up doing it. Now Kezia has torn some important papers of her father. What does next line say? That night there was a hue and cry in the house. Father's great speech for the Port Authority had been lost. Hue and cry in the sense angry protest. Okay. Now there was a lot of shouting in the house because Kezia's father had prepared a speech for the Port Authority for a particular meeting and all. Okay. And he was unable to find it. Now we all know where the speech has gone. Yes, did you know that? It had been torn into tiny pieces and Kezia has stuffed it into the cushion. Okay, coming to next line. Rooms were searched, servants questioned. Finally, mother came into the Kezia's room. Okay. Now the family searched everywhere. They asked the servants, but not one knew where the sheets of paper had gone. And finally, the mother reached the Kezia's room. Okay. Kezia's mother came in search of the papers into the Kezia's room. Kezia, I suppose you didn't see some papers on the table in our room. So Kezia's mother asked her that did she see some papers lying on table in her mother's room. Then Kezia replied, "Oh yes," she said. "I tore them up for my surprise." She said. Now here we get to see that Kezia is an innocent girl. She did not intend to harm anyone. She was just preparing her birthday gift. And so very truly she tells her mother that she found some pieces of papers and as she needed them to stuff into the cushion. So she tore them and prepared her surprise gift. That is a birthday gift that she had prepared for her father. Unknowingly, Kezia had done a great disaster or great mistake. So coming to next line, what? Screamed mother. Come straight down to the dining room this instant. Listens. Now Kezia's mother is so furious when she comes to know that Kezia has torn the speech that her father is looking for. And so she orders Kezia to come down into the dining room at that very moment. Okay. So hope you understood this paragraph. The difficult words in this paragraph are sewed, means join or fasten or repair, something by making stitches with a needle and thread or a sewing machine. Okay, sewing machine is a machine that we use in order to stitch the clothes. Fibrous in the sense marked by or requiring long or hard work. Okay, fine. So coming to sixth paragraph, and she was dragged down to where father was packing and fro, hands behind his back. Means now Kezia's father is full of tension as his important document has been lost. Kezia has torn it into pieces. Now Kezia will be scolded for the mischief that she has done. Okay. Well, he said sharply. Mother explained. He stopped and stared at the child. Did you do that? No, no, she whispered. In a sense, she stammered. Mother, go up to her room and fetch down the damned thing. See that the child's put to bed this instant. Damned thing means used to express anger at something. Okay. Now, why is Kija's father referring to the cushion that she has prepared as a damned thing? Because he is angry at the cushion. Because Kezia has torn his important document to prepare it. Now he is very angry with Kezia and he stared at her and asked her if she had torn the papers. Kezia was so scared that she was again stammering and then Kezia's father ordered mother to go and bring that cushion downstairs, in the sense bringing down, and asked her to put Kezia to bed at that very moment. Okay. Whispered in the sense speaking very softly using one's breath, means in a single breath, in a very afraid mood or a fear mood, you will be speaking. Drag in the sense to pull. So coming to seventh paragraph, crying too much to explain, she lay in the shadowed room watching the evening light make a sad little pattern on the floor. In the sense, Kezia wanted to justify her action as she was innocent. She did not mean to harm her father. She was just preparing a surprise gift for him. Okay? Kezia was very sad. She had been happy that she had prepared a surprise for her father and he would like it, but on the other hand, she had accidentally committed a mistake or a disaster. Okay? Coming to next line, then father came into the room with a ruler in his hand. Now he is about to punish Kezia for the wrong act that she has done. I'm going to beat you for this, he said. In sense, Kezia's father said that he is going to beat her. Oh, no, no, she screamed, hiding under the bedclothes. Now Kezia's father told her that he would beat her with her ruler. Kezia was so scared and she tried to hide under the sheets. He pulled them aside. Sit up, he ordered, and hold out your hands. You must be taught once and for all not to touch what does not belong to you. Now, here we come to know that why Kezia's father was being strict with her. Why was he punishing her? Because he wanted Kezia to know this thing once for all, that she could not touch that thing that does not belong to her. He wanted to teach her this thing so that it benefited in her future life. Right now, she was a small child. She did not know what was important and what was not important. That is why unknowingly she has torn the important document of her father, and so he was punishing her. He did not want to harm Kezia, but he wanted that Kezia should know that in future she should not touch anything that does not belong to her. Okay? But it was for your birthday. Kezia tried to explain her position. She said that she had been preparing a birthday gift for her father and had to stuff it with something. She just tore the pages to stuff them into the cushion. She was trying to explain to him that she was just preparing a birthday gift for him. She wanted to give him a surprise. She did not want to tear his important documents. But Kezia's father did not listen to her excuses. Okay, come. Uh, okay, fine. Down came the ruler on her little pink palms. In the sense, Kezia's father hit the palms of her hand with a ruler. Hope you are clear with the 7th paragraph. The words which are difficult here are ruler. In the sense, a straight strip or a cylinder of plastic which is used to draw straight lines or measure distances. Shadowed in the sense, envelop in shadow, cast a shadow over. Okay. Coming to 8th paragraph. Hour later, when grandmother had wrapped her in a shawl and rocked her in the rocking chair, the child clung to her soft body. Now Kezia was so afraid she had got beating. Her father had hit her small little palms with the ruler. And many hours later, her grandmother wrapped her in a shawl and was trying to pacify her. She made her sit in her lap on the rocking chair and she was trying to put Kezia to sleep. And Kezia clung to her grandmother. Okay. What did God make fathers for? She thought. So Kezia was still not comfortable. She was trying and she said that God should not have made fathers. She hated her father. She was so innocent. She did not know what wrong she had done. She was just preparing a gift for him. She was heartbroken as he did not understand her and she said that God should not have made fathers. Here's a clean hanky, darling. Blow your nose, go to sleep, pet. You will forget all about it in the morning. I tried to explain to father but he was not too upset to listen tonight. Now Kezia's grandmother was trying to pacify her. She gave her a handkerchief to blow her nose in it and go to sleep. She added that by morning Kezia would forget the beating. Kezia tried to justify herself. She said that she was trying to explain to him the reason for tearing the sheets of paper, but he was not ready to listen to her words. So again, we see that the little child was innocent. She did not realize that her father hit her to teach her a lesson so that she did not touch anything that did not belong to her. But the child never forget. Next time she was him, she quickly put both hands behind her back and a red color flew into her cheeks. Now Kezia's grandmother had told her to go to sleep and that by morning she would forget the beating that her father gave her. But Kezia never forgot the beating that she had got. Whenever she saw her father approaching, she would keep her hands behind her back because she felt that maybe he would hit her again and red color flew into her cheeks. Whenever she saw her father, she got scared and her cheeks got full of red color. In the sense, she was afraid of her. Okay. The difficult words here are cover in the sense, wrapped in the sense cover or enclosed in paper or soft material. Clung in the sense to stuck. Sob, cry noisily, making loud or convulsive gasps. Okay. Okay, before moving to the next paragraph, I think we will wind up here. Hope you have got the link from 3rd paragraph to 4th paragraph. As we have done with the 3rd paragraph, today I have told you the paragraph 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Okay. Okay. Have a nice day. Goodbye.